So, social media is fun. You can do all sorts of things with it, but I feel like the danger, and this is, I'm going to preach a little bit here with a little Johnny B lyrics.
Uh-oh.
I love me some Johnny B. If you don't know who that is, it's John Bellion.
Is that even how you pronounce the name?
I don't know.
I feel like we've been pronouncing it wrong. Belly on. Like,
every time I say it.
What if that's actually how you pronounce it and I just make fun of it?
Every time I say it, belly on, I think of
belly on.
A belly dancer. Or something.
Belly on. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to look it up right now.
Yeah, look it up. Because it's either Bellion or Belly on. And I like both ways. But anyway, his music just is so... I love it so much. And one song he has that's very, very prevalent to what we're talking about. Yes.
Yep.
The internet. Now...
Somebody posted on YouTube. John Bellion. How to pronounce it! Exclamation point, question mark, question mark.
No, but John Bellion has a song called The Internet. And let me just do a little lyric talking for a second to show you what this is about, the internet. And I would recommend listening to it because it's actually a good song.
Okay, I don't even know if this is... I don't know if this
You don't know if this is correct? You're going to try it?
I don't know
Okay,
if
Grace found something.
I just don't know if it's reliable because I don't even know who this is from. That's another thing about the internet.
Right.
Slowly. John Bellion.
John
Bellion. That's actually makes more sense.
Right.
Bellion, whatever.
John Bellion? Oh my
John
gosh.
Bellion. No, it's John Bellion.
Bellion. That makes sense. Anyway,
Bellion.
This is the chorus. And I don't know, Grace. Tell me kind of like what this means to you, I guess.
I just read it.
Life became dangerous the day we all became famous. No one cares if you're happy, just as long as you claim it. Oh, how can we change this? The day we all became famous, no one cares if you have it, just as long as they think you do.
I think it's very correct.
Yeah.
I think what he's trying to say, because obviously we're not all famous by the technical
No, but in our own
term.
eyes.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I think he's trying to say that, we all become our own little celebrities of our own little world and our own little Instagram page.
And then it becomes a big, egotistical problem.
I think it actually does the opposite.
Really?
I think that it honestly
have to disagree
promotes
with that.
self-esteem issues. Like, you try so hard to be what you're saying, try to be famous, you try to be, celebrity, blah, blah, blah. But then you start seeing everybody else's account and accounts that do better than you, quote-unquote, more followers and stuff. It's proven to show the opposite effect. I actually read an essay for my advanced comp class, and totally going to forget the name of it now. I really am an impressionable learner. But it was all about how smartphones is affecting this generation, and in it was exactly that point in the article.
What point?
That the comparison, the extreme comparison, elevated comparison of social media and how it promotes that causes lower self-esteem.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So people...
Not egotistical
right,
issue.
No,
It's the
but
opposite.
people are trying to fill some sort of egotistical void. So they get all on their high horse. And
Let's define egotistical just really
sure.
quickly, because I'm actually curious now. I think we think it means a different thing. Excessively conceited or absorbed in oneself.
Yeah,
that's... Actually, you know
that's
what?
I mean.
Because that's a really good point. That could go both ways. You can be obsessed with yourself, think you're the best, or obsessed with yourself, think you're the worst.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I meant by egotistical is the definition.
Right.
But no, I really think that is true. It is dangerous. You don't want to be self-absorbed in really anything. At least I don't. I feel...
And that's another thing. It's like maybe social media heightens it, but that's not the root of the issue.
Well, that's true. That is maybe true. I think that social media heightens it.
It's maybe true.
Social media heightens it to a point beyond where you can't ignore it.
Like, you can't ignore what social media is doing?
How much it's heightening.
Instagram,
what they thought of taking away the like button just because of how damning it is to people's self-esteem and to people's livelihood and their mental health. They did a study and it was like,
no, I know, I've seen the study.
People are so obsessed over likes and followers that it's really making them self-obsessed. But at the same time, if that's what you want to aspire to be, I don't see anything really that wrong with that. If you want to aspire to be some internet star, I don't really see that as a problem. When it does become a problem is when, I don't know.
It's a problem when it affects the people that can't handle it.
Right.
But then it's like, is it, whose job is it to take care of that?
And it affects people other than yourself, too. Like, think about it this way.
That's what I'm saying.
The lyric, when it says, no one cares if you have it just as long as they think you do. Like, think about YouTube. Let's just talk about YouTube in general. There's
we haven't covered YouTube.
Yeah, that's another social media platform. They have these YouTube stars that post these videos, super clickbaity titles, like, oh my gosh, I just bought $1 billion house.
Yeah.
Now, they don't necessarily
Turn out it's
need...
like a piece of the life board game.
Right. They don't necessarily need to buy that house just as long as their audience thinks they did. Right? That's what I think that means. And that can go...
False advertising.
Right. Well, kind of.
Fake news! Fake news!
Fake news. That can go from the top of the board, from the
Right.
most popular YouTuber, to the one subscriber guy. Like, that can happen. Even personally, I think that applies to Instagram as well. No one cares about you, really. No one cares if you're rich.
See, now that's the thing.
No one cares if you have a boat.
Hang on,
just
but
as long
this
as
is
they
if
think
this
you
is
do.
if you're applying it to the public as a whole. Some people are on Instagram for their to connect with their friends or to have their friends follow them and follow their friends.
Right, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it's when it gets deeper and worse. Like I said before, I really don't see a lot of things wrong with social media at the base level. If everyone's, being responsible and just...
with their time on it.
Yeah, and having a good time. It is a great way to connect.
Don't go on it to try and figure out who you are.
No, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Exactly. Right? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You start with this innocent little thing, and all of a sudden, it's destroying the world.
Well, it also has to do with the age of who's on it as well.
Oh my gosh, tell me about it.
Like the little ones.
Oof.
It's just tough.
Oh, that reminds me.
Because how do you
I found an account one time. It was like a 12-year-old kid. And I only knew this because I knew the guy through some sort of volunteer thing that I was doing.
Okay.
And someone was like, bro, you have to check out this account. It is absolutely hilarious. It's like poor 12, 11-year-old kid singing the She's Dancing Like a Stripper song.
Oh, no.
On his Instagram. And I was just dying. I could not believe it. I thought it was the funniest thing ever. However, that's another part of the problem, because that's just sad.
Probably damaging to that little kid that you were watching.
I think it's
I don't
sad.
know. It goes viral, and then he sees it. Okay,
it didn't go viral. But I think it was just sad.
Also, that term, going viral.
Oh, yeah, going viral.
Because something will get so popular and then just be done.
Gangnam Style. Whoa.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. See? I honestly forgot about
that. I remember Gangnam Style when it blew up.
Oh my gosh. It is fun, though. It's fun to follow those things.
I think viral things are just...
It's fun.
This is getting really deep.
It's kind of fun, actually.
Because
no, listen. It's fun to have something, have you seen that? Or, there's a popular dance move going around right now. Like, there's always going to be
so
trends.
Popular.
Yeah.
That's why TikTok's so popular. Everything's viral.
Something that everybody knows about and we can all do and be a part of.
Right.
That's a huge thing.
It's also a big thing why I think the meme culture is so big. Because some of these memes are just so dumb. But guess what? I laugh at them, and then I forward them to my friends, because I'm like, haha, look at me. And then guess what? I brag about knowing about the memes when other people don't. I'm like,
the references. It's like a constant inside joke.
Exactly
what that does.
Inside joke. It's like a massive inside joke, but there's multiple of them, and if you don't know them, you're not cool.
Yeah.
And it's
exactly.
Give me a break.
Now, there's obviously different levels to social media. I think one of the levels would be just being on it for your friends, putting out what you're doing, updating your family and the people you love, and even extending to people that you don't really know, but mutual friends. I feel like that's all kind of in the same realm, because it's kind of like a personal diary in a way. But once you start attempting to appeal to the public, again, like you said, fine, that's totally fine. People build businesses off of that. One of my friends actually has a business that she runs through Instagram. So, go you. That's great. But there is that unhealthy level, right? where somebody tries to appeal to the public but in a negative way
Or even, let's
and
just
hurts
take...
themselves in the process.
Yeah, let's just take, for example, like, an account where they might not even be trying to be famous. But they spend so much time and effort on taking the perfect picture to portray themselves as this perfect being on this perfect little post, and now you're portraying yourself as perfect, which is, in my opinion, that's not that good for your self-image. Because guess what? You're not perfect. And everyone...
Well, like, everybody knows that, and you know that. So what's wrong with getting a good picture?
I just find it to be a little self-obsessed. That's what I find.
Yeah, that's fair.
I do like good pictures. And look at my Instagram. My Instagram has a bunch of really good, quote-unquote, perfect, like, oh, there's no way... Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But it's when you obsess over it.
Yeah.
That it becomes a problem.
It can become an obsession for sure.
Yeah.
Like, doing it is fine. I don't know. There's a level. There's a line.
Right.
There's a line to
Obviously, we
cross.
don't know where the line is or,
Yeah, I
or
guess
how
we
it
still
is.
don't.
But it's just fun to talk
Will
about
we
because,
ever?
right?
Probably not.
Will there be another thing that comes out? It's like,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
There's always
yeah.
new stuff coming out.
Oh.
Anyway, so people can make, like, corporation. Well, whatever. I don't want to sound like that. I don't
anytime
sound
money can be made.
I'm the big man with this big bad plan.
There's a hole in the sky where the tree once was.
Somebody's making money.
Oh my gosh.
I'm really not. I don't, like, view things that way. But if there is an opportunity for money to be made,
Money will be made.
money
And
will
good for
be-
them.
Somebody will be making money.
And it's never going to be me.
Oh man,
No,
but
honestly.
it's not up to them to prevent people or to not make these things
Yeah,
or to prevent
it's
people from
honestly
being on them.
An
It's an
individual
individual
and
thing.
a parenting issue.
That's
Sorry,
true, but we
I
don't wanna
just
talk about
clipped
that
the
'cause-
hell out of the mic.
Oh yeah, well, but we don't want to talk about parenting issue because we're not parents.
No, we are not. But it is a
We have no
parenting
idea.
issue. Check
But-
yourselves.
No, I think I think individual, like, yeah, it's an individual problem for sure. If you can't handle social media, don't go on it. Like, know
Right.
yourself.
Oh my
I
gosh.
actually have a friend who's not on social media at all because she knows that she won't be able to handle it, and she knows that she won't be able to get over the comparisons and all the other
Yeah.
things about it. Like, that's fine. If you know you can't handle it, don't go on it.
It's funny you say that because think about it this way, Grace. Professionally.
Yeah.
Professionally, social media is used to promote and do all that.
Oh, yeah.
But professionally speaking, there are people who will, for seasons of their life, get off social media, like big names, because they know how it negatively affects them. For example, Mitchell Trubisky, da Bears quarterback,
Da Bears.
da Bears.
Big Bears fans over here.
Yeah, we love
should make that
da
known.
Chicago Bears.
Chicago Bears, repping
know,
the North.
Thin crust pizza, no thank you. I'm from Chicago.
From Chicago. Deep dish.
Deep dish. Okay, no, but he decided that he was going to stay off social media for all the football season, and he did it. And there you go.
That's
It's
good.
just something. What I'm trying to say is
Yeah.
people
Like, where are
who
you
make a
going with
lot of money, right,
Uh-huh.
know it
Yeah.
and do it. But
But
people,
that's for them.
right.
They know that
Right.
about themselves.
But
right?
I think, but I do think that should say something about the widespread effect that it has.
Right, that for sure. But overall, what does it come down to?
The
You.
individual, yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's like,
you.
well-
I'm talking to you.
We're like, oh, that probably sounded horrible. Go just tap the mic.
Tippity tap.
Tap, tap, tap. I might have to drop this mic at some point. If I say something really good, just grab it.
This mic
Like,
is
mic drop.
legend. And in case you're wondering what we're recording with here, because no one asked, we're the Blue Yeti microphone. I got this back when I was doing YouTube videos.
Look him up.
No,
It's
no,
me.
don't
It's
look
me.
me up. No.
I won't say his username.
Yeah,
Oh
no.
man, he did Minecraft YouTube videos.
Oh,
It
no,
was
I
so
didn't.
No, you didn't. Can't jeopardize
Yes, I
your
did.
friendships.
Okay.
I
No,
call
I
it.
did do YouTube videos.
Only the real
with
ones
this
know that.
microphone. With my good old buddies. We played a lot of COD actually back in the day.
That's Call of Duty for everybody wondering.
Yeah, no, we didn't play with fish. So, everyone wondering that in our audience space. Thanks, Grace, for the clarification.
I was confused the first time. Okay, I don't know. Some
Wait,
people.
what is this COD he is speaking of?
I was like, COD? what? Like, he was like, oh, Call of Duty. I'm like,
Right.
oh, no, I knew that. Yeah.